Welcome everyone. Hope you all are doing fine. Now, let us start. The first novel we have. The story is titled, The Tutorial is Too Hard, and is about Lee Ho-jae's escape from a difficult tutorial he was invited to. The difficulty he chose was Hell. The reviewer rated it 88 out of 100. On to the next novel we have. One Piece Talent System is a novel with a rating of 86. The protagonist doesn't want to be a pirate but is forced to become one, leading to chaos and adventure in the upside-down world. The author is Yi Nan Ting Feng. On to the next novel we have. The title of the story is Archean Eon Art. The story is about Meng Chuan, a young genius who wants to kill all demons because of his mother's sacrifice. He joins the Archean Mountain sect to get the best training and resources to fight demons. He also enjoys drawing, which helps him become stronger. The story is about his journey to slay demons with the help of his fellow humans. The story received a rating of 86. On to the next novel we have. I Might Be a Fake Cultivator is about a man named Lin who inherits his father's immense debt and is saved by an immortal who gifts him with the God of War system. Lin then enters a new realm, meets new friends, acquires legendary weapons, and starts on his path as a powerful cultivator. The story promises to be full of adventure and excitement. The book has been rated 86 out of 100. On to the next novel we have. Beyond the Timescape is a novel by Zhen, known for his other works such as I Shall Seal the Heavens and Renegade Immortal. The story follows Shu Qing, who lives in a world where the weak are preyed upon by the strong and cultivators risk mutation and death. Despite the brutal circumstances, Shu Qing seeks to survive and find his lost family. He is his own person and encounters good people who become his close friends. The novel explores themes of life, death, and what lies beyond. On to the next novel we have. The story is about Ni Li, who was killed by a sage emperor but reincarnated into his 13-year-old self. He intends to change the past and protect his loved ones and his city. Using his knowledge from his previous life and powerful demon spirits, he will become the best in martial arts and seek revenge on the sage emperor. He aims to become the king of the gods and dominate everything. On to the next novel we have. The novel, Trash of the Count's Family, is about a person who wakes up inside a novel about a high school boy named Choi Han who was transported to a different dimension. The narrator becomes the Tr**** of the Count's family and causes trouble for Choi Han, who becomes twisted after a village is destroyed by assassins. The narrator ends up getting beaten up. The novel has a rating of 86. On to the next novel we have. The novel, Birth of the Demonic Sword, tells the story of a young man who is accidentally killed and wakes up in a new world of cultivation. Noah Balvin, the protagonist, was a transmigrator with no purpose in his previous life, but in his new life, he aims to overcome his social status and become powerful enough to stand above everyone. The novel deals with his struggle to obtain power and stand free in the sky above anyone. With a rating of 86, this is a novel worth reading. On to the next novel we have. The article is about a man named Conrad who possesses a powerful weapon known as the Golden Rod, which can turn innocent women into aggressive beasts. Various government intelligence agencies are after him to obtain the weapon, but he ultimately destroys it in a fit of anger. The article is titled Profane Prince of Domination, and the reviewer gave it a rating of 88. On to the next novel we have. The legendary Moonlight Sculptor is a novel about Li Yun, a man who is forsaken by the world and a slave to money. He is known as the legendary god of war in the popular MMORPG Continent of Magic. After deciding to quit the game, he sells his legendary avatar for 3 billion won, but loses almost all the money to vicious loan sharks. He rises from the abyss with newfound resolve and steps forward into the new age of games led by the first ever virtual reality MMORPG, Royal Road. The story follows his path to becoming emperor with his family's loving heart, his desire for money, his unexpected mind, his diligently forged body, and the talent of hard work backing him. The novel has a rating of 90. On to the next novel we have. The story is about a chat group for people with Chuni disease that called each other fellow Taoist, Palace Master, True Monarch, and other titles. They talk about pill refining, exploring ancient ruins, and techniques. The protagonist discovers that not everything in the group is what it initially appears to be. The reviewer gave the work a 90 rating. On to the next novel, we have. The novel's extra is about a man named Kim Ha-jin who wakes up in an unfamiliar body in a world he created but never finished writing about. He becomes a filler character with no importance to the story and must stay close to the main plot in order to escape. However, he soon realizes that the world is not identical to his creation. My rating for this book is 86. On to the next novel, we have. The Legendary Mechanic is a novel about a professional power leveler named Han Xiao who wakes up inside the game world he loves. He is not only an NPC, but he has also been thrown back in time before the game's launch. With his past knowledge, he prepares for the arrival of the players. The novel receives a rating of 92 and is not your typical transmigration novel. On to the next novel, we have. Lord of the Mysteries is a novel about a man named Klein Moretti who is reincarnated in an alternate Victorian-era world. He becomes entangled with the churches of the world and develops newfound powers thanks to the Beander potions. The novel features mystery and a world filled with machinery, cannons, dreadnoughts, airships, difference machines, as well as potions, divination, hexes, tarot cards, and sealed artifacts. It is rated 94 by the author. On to the next novel, we have. The Devil's Cage is a virtual underground game that offers no protection, where players fight for power, fortune, and survival. The protagonist, Chin Ran, enters the game to escape imminent death but faces the challenge of surviving both in the game and in real life. The overall rating for the book is 88. On to the next novel, we have. The title of the story is Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, and the rating is 90. The story is about a man who finds himself trapped in a post-apocalyptic world from his favorite web novel. He is the only one who knows how the story ends, which gives him an edge in surviving. The story follows his journey as he tries to survive in this dangerous world. On to the next novel, we have. The title of the story is Black Tech Internet Cafe System, and the rating is 86. The story is about an MC who wakes up in a new world and discovers a system that allows him to run a virtual reality internet cafe. He introduces the cafe to cultivators who are amazed by the modern technologies like playing video games and drinking Sprite. The story follows the MC as he faces challenges from cultivation sects and major forces with his collection of modern treasures. On to the next novel, we have. I Alone Level Up is a story about Sung Jin Woo, an E-rank hunter who hunts monsters within the gate that connects the real world with the monster world. Despite being weak and having no skills, Jin Woo discovers a hidden catacomb with the hardest difficulty within the D-rank catacombs. On to the next novel, we have. The anime, Kumo Desu ga Nani ka, is about a high school class that is reincarnated into a different world after a magic spell goes wrong. The protagonist is reincarnated as a spider but adapts quickly with strong willpower to survive in this new world. It is a story of her struggles to live. On to the next novel, we have. The anime is titled Tensei Shitara Slime Datta Ken, and the rating is 86. The story is about a man who is stabbed and dying, but is given a unique skill after expressing regret over being a virgin. That's the end of this video. I will see you soon in the next video. Happy reading.